Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and tonight I'm going to be featuring the You Are Remarkable stamp set, which is this one. I am going to be doing also 3 different foam folds, which I hope you like. This set is really nice. It has like a watercolor look. You could, however, color this with blends. However, I decided to go the easy and fast way to just color with the images, right? However, please note that you could be doing this with either your pencils. You can also be using the blend. So depending on how you stamp your flower, you can do multiple different techniques, if you will. So anyway, I'm gonna be just talking fairly quickly about upcoming classes. I finished the first one. I finished filming the card club, which is featuring a brand new stamp set, which I don't know what I did with it just to show you, but it's called the Impressions a Bloom. That's gonna be our next what am I saying? Our next card club. And it is all about foam folds. So I know you're gonna love it. Look at this. When you open this one, it has a lot of designer series paper. Similar, look at that one. And then we have this one again. All of those are foam folds. So I am excited with this card class. Here's another one. I couldn't resist and did something like bugging me in my nose. Anyway, couldn't resist and did 2 in the purples. As you can see, there's this one with the Blackberry Bliss, although the there is a lot more of the green, but however it is a purple one. And then of course we use them again here. And then we have this one. This set is really cool because there are a lot of flowers that you could die cut. So it is very easy to play with. You could also stamp the images and cut them out. However, I love when we have standalone dies because you can use it for multiple things. Oh my gosh, my nose is bugging me. It's like allergies or something all of a sudden. So I don't know. Anyway, so that's that. So I will be updating the graphic on the page at creatingwithali.com/card club so that you can read more about the upcoming club. If this is new for you, like if you never hear about this is my membership program, if you will. So every month you get a key to make 5 cards. You get about $25 worth of merchandise, and you get an embellishment and ribbon, all the supplies, plus a PDF tutorial with all the instructions. In this case, you're going to be getting, in some cases, the template on the foam folds, especially like I think it's this one and one other one that you might need to have like a cutting guide so that you know exactly how we're going to be cutting it. And then of course a video tutorial that goes along with each of the different cards so that you know how to assemble them. So anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. But again, you can go at creatingwithali.com/card club. Hi, Kay. You can read all the information there. You can also subscribe. And hi, Hannah. Thank you so much. And the other thing is that when you sign up, make sure you go back to the same page and fill out that Google form, because that's when you're telling me where you want me to mail the kit. By the way, when you stay with me for 6 consecutive months, you get also a gift. And what else I'm going to say? Oh, and then the feature bundle, you can get it at a discount because I give it, I offer it at my cost. So you can add the feature bundle. So in this case, the dies and the stamp set from the Impressions of Bloom. And so you can get a little bit of a break, if you will, when you're part of Card Club. That's pretty much the only class where I offer that. So anyway, so take advantage of that. All right. The next card class I've been offering it is the one that we did last week, which is also foam folds. I mean, I think I'm kind of craving all the foam folds because for the last few classes, like last class, tonight's class, and the card club are all about foam folds. So I think I'm like into the foam fold piece. But anyway, so this is the Thankful Garden. So you saw the Facebook Live last week. So we did the cards last week. And you can get the card kit in the mail to make the cards. So anyway, for information about the registration links, you can go, you can be on my mailing list. So I put on the description of this video all the information to be on the mailing list because I've been emailing all the information about this card class. I'm also going to be offering the tutorial. It is already on that registration link. And later on, it will be also uploaded into my tutorial store, which is the creatingwithali.com/shop. All right, so that's that one. And then just a reminder, I mailed our kit for the craft along. So next week, we're going to be featuring the botanical textures, which is this one. So the kits have been mailed, and so hopefully you get it on time. 2 of these cards are foam folds. Like I said, I kind of like the foam folds, to be honest. But anyway, this is the class that we're going to be making next week. So make sure you stay tuned. We're going to be making this. And so that's pretty much as far as classes. I still, like I mentioned, I will be sending an email also here shortly for a different card class where I'm going to be partnering with Joy Hartman. And we're going to be making like 3 videos. Each of us, we're going to be doing 1 video every day. I think it's around May 20th, if I remember correctly. And we're going to be doing 2 cards every day. So that way we're going to be making that. And you can get the kit to go along with that. Now, I don't have samples because we're just literally right now designing. But it's going to be featuring 2 new designer series papers from the upcoming catalog, as well as 2 bundles from the catalog. And I'll put the pictures of those sets when I send the registration link so that you can kind of see which one it is. But it's all about flowers as well. And I think you're going to love them. So, hi, Sonia. So anyway, so stay tuned for that. The other thing, big news, of course, is that the new reward program is live. And so now, beginning today, all of you can earn rewards when you place an order beginning the $20. So you place a $20 order and you get 10% back. Now, all of these rewards are going to be on your account. I believe you do have to claim, if you will, or accept the rewards, if you will. So you just have to register on the stampingup.com. Just make sure you have your account and then just accept that you want to receive the rewards, which why would you not want to receive them? Because it's free dollars for you. And then you can accumulate as many rewards for a later purchase, or you can use them right into the next order that you place. I do believe they have a limit, so it is only for a year that you can have them. And if someone gifted, like some demonstrators can be, or not some, like any demonstrator can be gifting you rewards. So if we give you some rewards, those are only good for 90 days. But the ones that you're earning from your purchases are good for a whole year. And on the system, it will tell you how many you have and if you want to be using them in your order. So it is a pretty cool program because if you remember in the past, you have to be placing orders that are 150 or more. So now that's not longer the rule. Today is like anyone placing order as low as $20, you start earning a 10% in the reward. So I think it's pretty cool, and hopefully you take advantage of that. So anyway, let me also make sure I am on my Facebook so I can start seeing some of the comments here before we continue. And of course, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be sending an email about those rewards on my newsletter. But please know that those rewards came live today. So anyway, so that's very exciting. Let's see. Also, if you have any friends, crafty friends, please do share the video. That always helps me a lot. That way other people can find me. So thank you for sharing. And let me see, where am I? Where am I? Here. Let's see. Comments. There we go. So let me just say hello really quickly. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Paula. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Carol and Shirley. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Evelyn. Nice seeing you here. Hi, Evelyn. Oh, Mary Ellen too. Oh, yes. So thank you so much for sharing, Shirley and Sonia. Thank you. I really appreciate it a lot. So, like I said, we're going to be using the You Are Remarkable. So here is the one that we're going to be using. This set is pretty cool. And I'll be honest, at the beginning, I was like, I don't know that I need another flower. Because, you know, I always get the flower sets, but I started seeing a lot of samples with this and I couldn't resist it. So I got it. We're going to be using this one. I don't know yet what ribbon we're going to be using, to be honest. So we don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be using actually a ribbon. We'll see. But for sure, we're going to be using that. And I'm going to be also using the beautiful Purple Fine Shimmer gems. So anyway, as usual, you're going to be able to get the card kit in the mail. So if you place an order with me that are $35 or more, you're going to be getting the kit in the mail. Because now you're earning your rewards, I'm not longer going to be offering the free gems with the $50 or more, mainly because now you get the rewards and you can get them yourself with the rewards, right? So anyway, so that's kind of like the deal. In the past, because I knew we needed to hit that 150, I was gifting those rewards back to everyone placing orders. But like today, you're getting those rewards. So anyway, so let me flip the camera and we're going to start and we go from there. Hi, Jose. Hi, Kay. All right, so let me flip the camera. Oh, you know what? Let me move this to the side. We'll see how we figure this out. All right, so hold on. This is where we start moving things around. And by the way, for this week, I will be sending the sketches of these cards. And so the sketches are like this. So I will be sending. Now, these are foam fold. So when it is a foam fold, you only still get like this thing. So you can kind of see how it looks. But the foam fold, you know, you cannot really put it on a sketch, if you will. But anyway, you're going to be getting the picture of the card as well as the sketch. So that happens on a Saturday. So make sure you are on my mailing list because this is how I share the different sketches with the cards. Anytime I said I have an idea, as you know me, I usually have everything ready to go, cut out. And I always say I have the idea. Well, when I said I have an idea, it's like I have a sketch in mind. And that's what we're using. But I never have the card until we're making it here together. So anyway, so let me move my share so that I have a space. And then we'll go as far as colors. Oh, maybe we use that. As far as colors, I'm going to be using the Fresh Freesia, the Los Lagoon, Daffodil Delight, and the Early Espresso. So that's what we're going to be using. I have already mounted the flower as well, like the parts that you can to color, if you will, and then the outline. Okay, so so I have those things ready to go, and we're gonna start first with this one. We'll see how that goes. You know, like I said, I have all of these pieces. I love seeing the you know, videos and foam folds everywhere because that always helped me, you know, get inspiration. So anyway, so this card, as you can see, now I'll be honest, when I mail this one, I'll be like, what was I thinking? Because I die cut a lot of these little labels, which you will get on the mail. So anyway, so we have a piece that is the crumb cake, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and this is 1/4 of a cardstock. And then we have a piece that is 2 3/4 by 8 1/2, and I fold it in half, so it's a 4 1/4. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and use our bone folder. Yeah, here. I brought all my pieces back to my craft room because if you remember last week, I was like, where is everything? Well, everything was inside. And this one is going to go like right here. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and glue this part already. And you're just going to have to line up everything here. Now, I've seen other people that go ahead and cut this piece from a regular 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. I always prefer this option. I feel like that's the easiest. But if you want, you can also try to do that. The 2 3/4 is half of that section. So you can do cut to 2 3/4 and then go all the way out. Like I said, I personally don't like that. Now this way, I'm going to go ahead and glue this one right here. So, ooh, and I like this. Well, should I? Hold on. We'll see. Hold on. So I want this one. Now this piece is 4 by 2 1/2, and then this one is 1/8 of an inch smaller. So this is 3 7/8 by 2 3/8. Okay, and so I don't know. Do I want to? Well, see, like it kind of looks nice. Let's see. I might leave it this way. I'm not going to glue this just yet because I don't know if I want this side, you know, or that side. I might go with this side, you know. Just, you know, like I said, I never have the card until we're here. So let's see what inspires me, I guess. Okay. And you can tell me which side do you like. You really like, so Marcia said she likes the purple, right? Yeah, I cannot disagree with you. Purple is my favorite color, so I agree with you. Oh, thank you so much for sharing it, Cindy. I really appreciate it. Not this one. I'm gonna go with this. All right, and so let's stamp these parts first, and then we'll go from there. So on one, I want the flower, and then on the other one, I might want my the inside. I like this one that says "Friends are flowers in the garden of life." You can also put "You are remarkable in every single way." Ooh, that would be really nice. And then sometimes the simplest things meant the most. Ooh, that one is also cool. I might go with either these ones. So let's mount them and then see how much space I have. So I have this one that "You are remarkable." And then this one that says "Friends are flowers." And then go from there. Thank you so much for sharing, Marsha. I really appreciate it. I might go with that one, you know, because this is small. See, here's where sometimes in my case, I just go with whatever fits better. Because I might want to be putting, I saw another demonstration. By the way, these are were cut out with the Everyday Arches. I believe they were non-orderable, but they're coming back. This is the ones that I've used is the one that is like about 2 3/8 by 3 5/8. And then the next one, which is the one that I use on the designer series paper. By the way, that designer series paper, you're going to be using the other side. So this is like a leftover from another card that we're going to be making. But anyway, the one that we use is the one that is 2 5/8 by 3 7/8. Okay, just so that you get an idea of which ones I am using. Okay, and so now let me get, well, let's just see. So I saw a demonstrator putting like 2 little flowers because we don't have, well, let's just do the whole thing and we're going to have to practice here. If otherwise, I'll have to cut another one. But anyway, here, I know it fits well. All right, so we have that. And then for this one, I feel like I can put, yes. Or maybe we just go, yeah, maybe like that. Okay, so I just need the flower. And I need to clean here, otherwise I'm gonna get a whole mess going on here. So let me just clean this for a second. Then we're gonna be bringing our fresh freesia. Oh, Well, let's do that first, and then we'll go back with the other one. Now, this part is a little bit tricky because the camera is right on my face, but when I did it without the phone on my face, I was able to line it up nicely. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. There we go. Not too bad. I have the 3 flowers. Then we're gonna go with this one. And this one is for the centers. This one is easier to line up. The leaves are also a bit, I don't want to say complicated, but it does take a little bit of, lining up. It's not complicated. You just have to do it where the phone is not messing up right in front of you, if that makes sense. All right, so now one of the things I'm using Los Lagoon. You could also use Pretty Peacock and then stamp once, and then so stamp once on a scrap paper, and then the next time on your stamp image. See, hold on. I'm going to be off camera maybe a little bit so I can see. Because it's harder with the phone in my face. I think I'm good. All right. And then I need a little bit here. There you go. This one is a little bit off, but that's okay. It's not too bad. And I need to clean again this section. All right. And then for this one, we're going to be adding, so I can have this one or I can have that one. Let's see. Which one do I want? I feel like maybe this one, like that you are remarkable. I think that one would be better. You are remarkable in every single way. Oh my goodness, it looks amazing. It looks amazing. Now there is, okay, there is here. Let's see. Let's move things around for a second. While we figure out what we want to be doing. So now that I have everything, right? So I want to have this one right here. I do want to have that one come here for a second. First of all, once we know if we want this one or the other one, this is going to go right here. And then that one will be there. This one is going to go underneath, here. And then this one is going to go right here. See? And then I feel like this one does need a bow, right? So we're going to go ahead and add some sort of bow. Give me 1 second here. Ooh, do I want to have maybe this one? This is the basic beige. Do we have a purple bow these days? Either this one or a white one. Let me see. I feel like I have a white one. Okay, so we have this option. And let me check. I feel like I have some white ribbon somewhere. Ooh, do we want to go? This is a retired one. But I have boatloads of this one. This is from our celebration offering from this year. And I have a ton of it. So I can certainly give you in your kit those. We also have this new... The only thing with this one is that I feel like this one is not the best for bows, to be honest. Because it gets kind of bulky. You can do cool things where you have labels, right? And you put it in front. But see how it kind of is bulky. So, I don't know that I like this one. But I do like this one. Or we can also use, oh, maybe that one too. We can also use the, what is this called? Linen thread. So you tell me, what do you think? I feel like this one is needing something, like a bow. That's the thing with me. Most of my cards, like I'm always kind of putting, oh, I kind of like the bow. I kind of like the bow. I'm going to go with a bow, honestly. And you know what? I'm going to go and put like 2 bows. Yeah, so I want that one. And then let's add one of the linen threads. So yes to the bow. I'm going to go with the bow. And I do like that section. Oh, that's the other thing. Do we want these with the purple? Or do we want to go with this one? Now that we have everything. Which one do you like better? Purple or the white background? You tell me. Let's see. What do you think? Oh, Marianne says she just received that set as well. Oh my gosh, yes. This set is really cool. Hi, Judy. Nice seeing you here. All right, so I don't know. Purple. Yes, I think purple will be good too. Of course. Flo says she likes the purple as well. Okay, so 2 bows for the purple. Well, I go ahead and put this one. Okay. Yes, I want to put like a double. Yes, okay. So let's go with that. Let me just do this one again so I'm not wasting that much ribbon. Like, even though I have a ton of this, I'm not really wasteful with the bows, with the ribbon. I don't know. There we go. Now, this is one of those, like a seam binding ribbon, the crinkle ribbon that they stick to you. Oh my goodness, that's the only part that I'm like, it just sticks to me all the time. See, like that. And then, okay, we're gonna go with that. So let's start gluing. So we do want to have that this side. Okay, where is the adhesive? Here. All right, Lila says purple. Oh my gosh. Marian says pink, please. Biggie says purple. Okay. So, yes. Oh, 1 vote for the tan. Okay, well, I think the purple win. So we're going to go ahead and put this one. And then I'm going to go ahead and add this one as well. And I'm going to have this one right here. Now, the next thing is I need to add adhesive. So I'm going to be putting this one right here and then add adhesive on this section. And see, it's just like the bottom section. Ooh, and if you do something like this, we need to put it off with the, oh, what is my eraser thing here? Before I close this, if you get a little bit of that. There we go. So we have it kind of center. And the only reason I'm doing this to make sure that I am covering the, the sentiment here, okay? So it was right there. It's a little cricket, that's okay. And then I'm going to be adding this one right here. And this one is going to go with dimensionals. What are the dimensionals here? Here we have dimensionals. I'll put my little trash can here. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and put it like right here. And then at this point, what is the ribbon? Did I not do? Yes, I'm like, I did it. Yes. And then here I'm gonna be adding this one right there. With a glue dot. And then I'm gonna be adding this one as well. Okay, I'm gonna cut the ends of this one. I don't need it to be too long. There you go. All right, and then we're gonna be using the purple yams. And we're gonna be adding some of these. Which one do I want? I want like the middle ones. So I can put one here, one there, and I can put a few here and there. Yeah, I'm gonna need another one right there to go there. Yeah, and you can put as many as you want, of course. But here is how it looks. And again, it goes this way and then it opens like so. It looks really nice, don't you think? A little bit of a different. In the past, I've done it when I have a, like I've used the other piece of the, oh my goodness, what am I saying? Of the cardstock here. And I put it with rectangles. This time I decided to go with the arches, mainly because I have this one from a different card that you're going to see here in a minute. So anyway, so that's card number 1. Then let's go with another one. So I have, well, let's do this one so you can see where the arch came. So here is another one. So I have here a piece that is 6 1/4. And I've scored 1 inch on each side. So it's 6 1/4 by 5 1/2. And again, I score at 1 inch on both ends. Oh, thank you so much. Glad you like it. So we're going to go ahead and fold both ends. This is kind of like a phone. All right. Then I have a piece that is 4 by 5 1/4, which is going to go right here, which we can probably stamp something before we continue. Okay. But the foam fold part is going to be here. We're going to go ahead and add this one right here. And I want it to be covering most of this section, okay? So I only need to add adhesive on this section. Ooh, and I'm going to have, again, that beautiful purple showing. So we're going to go ahead and have this way. All right. And I have 2 pieces that are 1 inch by 5 1/2. One is on crumb cake and the other one is on what is this? Pretty Peacock. I could have done it with Pretty Peacock as well, but I don't know. Well, we can see. We can see if we want it, because then we have this section, and I didn't say what the measurement was. Oh yeah, this was 4 by 5 1/4 as well. Yes, 4 by 5 1/4. And I have it as well on this other pattern, 4 by 5 1/4. I did cut out that, which is the one that I've used here, right? So this is why I did it with this shape, because I have that one left over. And so this one is going to go right here. Now, the reason why I didn't want to have a, what is this color, Pretty Peacock, is because you will see it here. And I feel like you see it more on that color than if you have it on this color. Like you hardly see it here, right? Because then we're going to be stamping another one of these and put it right there. Okay. So I am going to go with the crumb cake on the inside and then with this pretty peacock on the outside. Both of these have been embossed, and I used the fern embossing folder mainly because it had some leaves, but of course you can use any embossing folder that you have. You can see it here, just so that it goes with the leaves that I have, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and glue this one. Oh, see, you gotta be careful with this, because once they're embossed, and see, you have to have like a gentle hand. And once you rip one side, you kind of have to be going the opposite direction, if that makes sense. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and put it right here. Oh, Marianne says you line your paper so nicely. Oh, thank you. It takes me 2 to 3 times to get it all even. Oh, let me show you one tip. So anytime I'm trying to line up, what I do, if you notice, I always try to go through the one edge. So once I see the points kind of lining, like everything else kind of line up nicely, if that makes sense. So if you ever struggle with that, you can try that. Okay. And see, on this one, I might put it more towards that section. Okay. Okay. And then I'll have this one coming this way. And I have to be careful again, because I don't want to be covering anything on this. This window needs to be open so that I can put there my label. Okay. So this one, you might not have enough. Like you might only put a little bit here. Like in my case, it's only a little bit here. And so the lineup in this case is going to be more towards this part rather than that one. Mainly because, again, I want to make sure that when I put this one, I have the space, right? See that? So now I'm going to glue this one down. Okay, so it opens like so, and then it opens like this. See that? All right, so now this one is going to go right here, and I'm going to put it with dimensionals. And I think I'll be putting, again, the bow, you know, like, I think I'm going to go with the bow. And then we're going to be stamping this one as well. So now for this one, let's do 2 of the flowers, so I can, because this is a larger piece. And you know me, I'm not one that writes a lot on my card, so I think that I can do that. So I'm going to have this one come this way. And I'm going to put, in this case, this one. The friends are like flowers. I'm going to put it here, and then I can wrap my note right there, right? Because I have enough space to still put a little note to my friend. All right, and then we need one more here. Okay. And then we're going to go with the fresh freesia. Oh my gosh, what am I doing here? And again, I'm going to be taking it a little bit towards me so I can see better. Okay. And the same thing here. Okay. And then I'm going to take the flowers, the leaves. And we're going to be using the Lost Lagoon. Okay. All right. And then last, the little center of our flowers. Okay. And then now I can put this one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it looks really nice right there. Yeah, I'm like, where is the adhesive? And it's right in front of me. Okay, so this one is going to go. All right, so then this one goes that way. And then this one, I'm going to put it with dimensionals. Okay. And this is going to go like right here. I am going to go ahead and add the bow somewhere here, and so it still opens up. Where is that? We're going to be using exactly the same. Now, let me just... There you go. So this tastes put better. Oh, thank you, Helen. Glad you're liking it. There we go. And I'm going to be adding this one. Where do I want it? Here. I'm going to put it right there. And again. I'm going to put this one like right here. Actually, I'm going to move it slightly more. Nope, and it opens up. I do want to cut slightly more here. And then, same as the other one, I'm going to do a double bow. This is going to go here. Okay. And I'm going to put it right now here so it's not moving, so I can put this one. Trying to even out this one. This one is kind of too. There we go. All right. Now I'm gonna go ahead and bring. All right. And then we're going to be adding some of the gems as well. I think I want the lighter this time. Oh. There we go. Maybe one more somewhere here. And again, you can add as many as you want. And so look at this, right? And so when you open it up, it goes this way and then that way. Looks beautiful, right? So anyway, so that's card number 2. And then we're going to go with card number 3. Oh, did I lose a piece here? I think I lost a piece. Huh. I think I lost a piece here. Hold on. I might need to cut another piece from here. Yeah, because I don't know what I did with it. I'm sure I will find it as soon as we're done, because everything was right here. But anyway, do we have another piece of... Nope, I don't. All right, so let's do that one. Let's cut this one. So this one is 2 and 3 by 4 and 5. Okay, so this one should be 2 and... Where is my trimmer now? Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Okay, here. All right, fine. We'll bring this one. So 2 and 3, so it will be... Oh, so 2 and a quarter. I feel like this one is slightly... There you go. First that. What did I say it was? Hold on. I think it's 2 and a quarter, yes. 2 and a quarter. And then it needs to be 3 and a half. Oh, Sherry, you're so nice. Thank you. I'm glad you're liking it, Sherry. All right, so we have here, so these two, I believe, are the same size. No, these two. Okay, so this one is 2 and a quarter by 3 and a half. And then this one is 1/8 of an inch larger. So this one is 2 and 3/8 by 3 and 5/8. Okay. And then these two, yes, these two are the same. And so these ones, the white are 2 and a quarter by 3 and a quarter. And then we have 2 and 3/8 by 3 and 3/8. Okay. And again, you need 2 of those. And then we have a piece that is gorgeous grape, 4 and a quarter by 5 and a half. Yeah, 4 and a quarter, yes. And then I have a, what is this? A 4 by 5 and a quarter. And then I have 2 pieces that are, oh, this is supposed to be the same size and they're not. Hold on. Oh yeah, I need to cut. These are 3 by 4. So there we go. There we go. I'm like, there should be the same. Yes. Okay. And these are two pieces are 3 by 4. Okay. And then you have a piece here that is 8 and a half by 3 and a half. And we're going to be scoring it at 1/2 of an inch. And then at 4 and a half, okay? And so here is where it gets, well, before we do that, no. We're gonna be marking like a 1 inch here, or we're not even marking it. Just bring your trimmer, and the size that has the 1 inch, I think you can see better here. The size that have the 1/2 inch, that one you're gonna cut from this point to like about 1 inch from there, okay? So just remember the part that has the score line at 1/2, just put it right on that piece, right? So you're gonna be cutting from that corner to like 1 inch. So I have here the 1 inch, and then I'm just gonna line up that one. Yeah. And if you do it more, it doesn't matter. It's still good, you know? There's no... There you go. So you're going to be doing that, okay? So we're taking that. That's just now trash. So we have something. And now, what I was saying is that you need to figure out which side do you want to show. Because this is going to go like so. Or it can go like this. And the only thing is that this opens... Like if you have it like this, it kind of opens that way, in a way. So for that reason, I was thinking to go this way because, hold on, how does this one goes? You're going to have one of these there. This one is going to go here. Actually, no. It's going to go this way then. I'm going to have this one. Yeah, I think I'm going to go this way then. Yes, I'm going to go this way. Although I do want to show that part better. I want to see this one. So we're going to do this one this way. Yes. Okay. So mine is going to go this way. I want to see more of that and less of this one, if that makes sense. Okay. So you just have to decide which way you want to do it. Okay. And you can see I did it this way. So mine is going to open this way. If you want it the other way, you can, you know, you can put it this way. So just figure out what side you want to show. But for me, I want to see more of that. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put adhesive on this section. And I'm going to line it up at the bottom. Okay. Now, just remember to be gentle as you are folding because this is designer series paper. So don't be too, like, don't be pushing too much, if that makes sense. I feel like this one. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and put this one right here. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and... Okay. Now, the one that is going to be... So mine is going to open like this. And then I'm going to have actually this one. So here is my modification. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. So I'm like, hold on. Let's just think about these. So now I'm going to go ahead and put this one right here. And then this one is going to go right here. And this one is going to go right here. And this one goes this way too, okay? So that can give you a little more of a stability. Okay, so for these ones, we're gonna leave this one, I think, blank so that you can write something. This one we're gonna put something like a flower and so let's just stamp on this. Okay, so this is the front. The larger one is the front. And I do want to have like a flower. I don't want to go I don't want to do the, you know, like on the other one we went with that. I don't want to be doing the green, if you will. So let's go ahead and put that one. Oh my gosh. Let's clean it up. And now I'm going to put, I think I like that you are remarkable, right? In every single way. Yep, I like that. And we're going to be now stamping the rest. So again, where are my ink pads? Oh, here. I'm like, where are the ink pads? Like, what did I do with them? Like, I know they were here. All right, so for this one, let's do first this. And again, I'm gonna put it closer to me so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Yep. And then I'm going to bring the yellow, daffodil overlap for this. Oh, I didn't quite do that. All right. And then we need to have this one. Oh. There we go. All right, so now we're going to have this is going to go for our front. And now this is going to go for this side. Okay. And so, and then I'm going to leave this one blank so that I have a space to, you know, write a message to my friend, you know? So this is going to go right here. And then I'm going to be adding this one right here. Right? And so again, you're going to be adding adhesive on this section. So you're going to go ahead and have it. Actually, let's do this. That might be better so I can have it better framed. And then I'm going to open here. And I'm going to be gluing this other part to this section. I'm going to have then this one come here. This one you only need to have the adhesive. I can probably have a little bit more. going to be framing it right here. Yep, there's no adhesive. And then on this one, we're just going to have this one come right here. Okay, so this one opens like so, right? So what about that? And why don't we put, again, the bows, right? Like, since we've been doing bows, why not? I think the bows, I don't know, you guys, but I feel like the cards always get much better when they have a bow. There's some cards that I don't add a bow, but they're not that many, to be honest. I love adding ribbon to my cards, like bows. Okay. Where are the glue dots? I know I have them. Oh, here. I was like, I know they were here. Right? And then we're going to be doing the other one right here as well. And again, you can get the card kit in the mail when you place an order with me using, that is at least $35. Okay. I will be including the ribbon, not the twine, because it kind of, you can see it makes some knots, so it tangles. But the bow for sure, and then you can use any gems that you might have. I am using the purple ones. And like I said, it's starting today. Once you hit $20 in your order, you start earning your own rewards, and you can accumulate them to get something larger, or you can use them to get, you know, like your gems, you know. Oh, okay, thank you so much. The second one is your favorite. Okay, good. Good. I always love to hear which one is the favorite. You know? All right, so let's just add the gems, and then we're pretty much done. So, believe it or not, we made it in almost an hour, so not too bad, huh? Not too bad. Okay, I'm going to be adding them like here. I'm going to be adding one more somewhere here. And again, you can add as many as you want. I'm going to go with that. And so here you have it. Again, this one opens like so. I love this one. And again, you can write your message. You could also stamp another of the flowers here if you want. But I feel like the space is already tiny. But if you're like me and do not write a lot in the cards, I think that will be okay. All right, the next one is this one, right? This is card number 2. So this opens up like so. And we'll bring the bow right in front. Okay. I'm going to put this one so it holds a little bit better. So it's not open it. And then we have the first one as well. And you have it like so. So what do you think? 3 fun folds, all very easy as you sew. None of them were, you know, too hard to recreate as you sew me. So let me know which one is your favorite. I think, I don't know, I love that one a lot. Just, I don't know. I like this one too, but this one has more of the purple, so I think I like that one better for me. Marcia said it's hard to choose a favorite. I like them all. Yeah, all of them are really nice, and I love the different. I mean, it's the same kind of color combination, but I use different card bases, so I like that as well from this card class, to be honest. Lila says she likes number 3, And Flo says, this is one of my favorites, so I love all three of them. I know. And you know what? I'm very excited because this designer series paper is carrying over into the new catalog. So I'm excited to say that we're going to continue having this beautiful paper because, again, for us in the purple team, this is a great paper to have for sure. All right. Let me see. I think that's it. Helen says they're also pretty. The second one is my favorite. That's Helen. So Helen says she likes that one. Alrighty. Well, like I said, I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for being here. And like I mentioned, you can get the card kit in the mail to make these cards. Just place an order with me. Just make sure you're ordering with me. So my name should be in one of the corners. I think it's on the left hand corner section, I believe so. If not, it should be on the right. So, but I think it's on this side and of the screen. So just make sure you're shopping with me. When you place an order that is at least $35, you will get the card kit in the mail. And like I said, I will include the ribbon, not the twine, and not the gems. Right now, you're gonna be getting now your own rewards. So for when you get at least $20 in your order, you start earning stamping rewards. And again, you can use them right away, or you can, when I say right away, it's like in your next order, or you can save them and accumulate them so that you buy a larger item with a bigger discount, if you will. Okay. And what else? Oh, and you do need to opt in to get the reward. So make sure you click that button where it says, do you want to get rewards? Because why would you not want to get the 10% back? Right? So anyway, Louis says, lovely cards. Thank you. Thank you. Flo says, thanks for sharing. Have a blessed Easter and enjoy the... Oh, thank you so much. Yes, that's true. So happy Easter, everyone. I hope you have a blessed holiday with your family. And I'll see you next week. Bye for now.